Who did recap last week? I'm not keeping track anymore.
I did it last
No,
week.
you didn't.
Yes,
No.
I did half of it.
You
Oh
did
yeah,
half of it. Mary
And then
took
I
over.
took over, yeah,
Okay,
cause
Sean, I guess it's your turn.
Roger that. Okay, let me open my big book.
Ian is watching the recordings, by the way.
Oh, that's nice.
He asked me to send regards to you guys.
Oh,
He's having a great time in Canada.
shit! I cannot remember where we.
Started.
Yeah, where we started
Started on the road.
on the road.
On
Right
the way to We were
after.
leaving the camp. Yep.
Yeah, after the Vistani warned us to stick to the roads in the forest. Yeah.
Mm.
So while traveling, we eventually approached. We saw a windmill in the distance, and it looked really ominous. We Near expressed interest in wanting to explore it, and Herder said that he was drawn towards it, like magically, but ultimately,
He wasn't drawn. He just said he felt a presence.
okay, yeah, but ultimately we decided not to investigate due to time constraints, so we carried on forward. Uh, Heading to Vallaki, was it?
Totally forgot about the guy you met in the forest.
Wait.
The noble.
Oh, what? Why is my note so messed up? Wait, did I get the timeline wrong?
Yeah, you met
No,
the
you're
correct.
you're
Your
correct.
timeline's correct, but you just met.
Oh,
the
no.
guy.
So yeah, sorry, it was wrong. I totally skipped the part about the campfire and the weird ass fog dream I had. So
Oh yes.
yeah.
Yes.
So regarding that, the night we rested in the camp with the Vallaki, I woke up surrounded in mist in the middle of a forest. Uh, Suddenly a fox leaped into my arms, which was he was injured badly, and following that, three wolves appeared. They seemed cautious, and as time went by, there were more wolves emerging from the mist. And after a few attempts to scare them away, I decided to take action and breathe fire at them. As the flames hit the wolf, they sort of disappeared into mist along with the fox. And then I woke up covered in sweat, but there was fox hair lingering on my armor. So yeah. I questioned the Vistani about that, and they didn't seem to know what was happening. So following that, we departed in the morning, and we reached a waterfall, which splits into a pool below, forming like cold mist basically, which was at the entrance of this very big stone bridge, which had like a gallows and some graves below it. While crossing it, we were greeted by a image of us hanging on the gallows, like each of us saw our individual self hanging. We were all startled, but we decided it was best not to think too hard about it and continue onwards. So after crossing the bridge, we saw a castle in the distance, and the castle, it was peculiar. The skies were darker, and there seems to be bats surrounding the area, although it was daytime. We asked about it, and it seems that it was Castle Ravenloft, which was Strahd's domain. So we very definitely stayed clear of that. Moving onwards, we heard a voice coming from the forest, and it said something about fighting wolves. So we heard sounds of combat, and we decided to check it out. And we saw a man surrounded by three dire wolves. After deciding to jump in and help him, he introduced himself as Vasily, and he explains that he took a bet to retrieve a dire wolf's head. So, well, we helped him out with that, and we decided to travel with him, and he agreed to Vallaki. And he explains that he is somewhat of a noble, but not really. He came from a well-off family that lives in Crest, but he decided to explore the area. Oh, so then we passed by the windmill that the Vistani warned us about, and as mentioned, we decided not to investigate. So when we reached Vallaki, he explained that what was that weird ass event? The Wolf's Head, some
Festival.
some weird
Jamboree.
Wolf's
Wolf's
Head
Head
Jamboree just
Jamboree.
ended. Yes. Yeah. It seems Vallaki has weekly celebrations. And the one that's upcoming is called the Festival of the Blazing Sun. And
Yes, remember what I retconned? Nobody has said the word Strahd. They seem afraid to say his name.
Roger that.
Yeah.
So the first order of business was to head to the church to find safe refuge. There we met Father Lucian, who told us that unfortunately the church is not consecrated anymore, because the bones of Saint Andrew has been stolen, and that's what gave the church its consecrated power. The bones are sealed in the crypt beneath the church, so whoever stole it seems to have inside info as to where the bones are. He says that there's only 3 people that knows: Milovic, which helps to dig the graves, Jeska, the altar boy, and Father Lucian himself. So Father Lucian personally says that he suspects Milovic. And we kind of agreed to confront him later in the evening, at night, when he comes to work at the church. So heading to the inn to rest up in the meantime, we see Vasily. He was already there along with 2 other men. It seems that they are hunters, wolf hunters, who live off selling wolf meat and pelt. There was a well-dressed man named Ricavio, was it?
Ricardo.
Ricardo, yes.
Rictavio.
Ricardo.
Rick.
Okay.
Rictavio. Rictavio.
Ricardo.
Fuck off. He only spoke to Marion, right?
Yes.
Yep.
So he introduced himself as a carnival ringmaster, and then he came in with the Vistani. He claims to be an adventurer when he was younger, with a lot of interesting feats. Yes.
Ridiculous
We-
stories that are not true.
Yes.
Would you like to hear how he banged the dragon?
It's fine.
We also met Nikolai and Karl Watcher, which are direct sons of the Madam Watcher, which seems to be a highly mysterious and regarded figure, I guess.
No, you know they are nobles.
They're noble.
Like a noble family, yeah.
But the brothers don't seem to really like talking about their families, and we didn't really pry. They don't really share enthusiasm about the festivals, and they say it serves no purpose. That they think
Yeah.
they serve no purpose.
In hushed tones, they said
Mm,
it didn't serve any purpose.
that's cool.
Sorry for the retcon.
It's cool. What else is there? Nothing much. They serve a very interesting wine called Red Dragon Crush, so that's great.
That's right.
They mentioned that the wine is from a winery a few days away from Vallaki. It's named Wizards of the Winery. Yeah.
Mm.
I think
Right.
that's all I have. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this. Then after you all went shopping, and that was it.
Yeah, shopping.
Yes. Okay. So we'll pick up where we left. What would you like to do now? Last was, I think, Vasily has invited you to have dinner,
Oh yeah.
or he said he will arrange for no a lunch with the lady watcher.
Yes.
He said he will also arrange for a meeting with the burgomaster if you would like, but you needed to let him know by the end of the evening,
Okay.
and all
I
of
think
you decide to go shopping before doing that.
I think we have enough time to like
Go around town.
no we could meet with the watcher before like we need to do things in the evening.
Mm.
Hmm. Hmm. But I don't know. Having second thoughts about meeting the watcher now, lady watcher. I mean,
Why?
I don't know. Their
Haven't
own.
even met her.
It feels like, their own sons don't really seem hesitant to talk about them, and she's a noble. She might be, I don't know, dangerous.
Dangerous? I mean, well, the what do you call that? Vasily was gonna arrange it for us anyways, and Vasily seems to be a noble. Like, we don't know if he's actually a noble or not.
Oh, that is true. That is true.
I
I
think
think.
also like, I mean, we can judge for ourselves. So better to like meet her and then figure out like, okay, is this someone that we can believe or can trust, and then like judge
Maybe
from
a bit soft, a bit soft.
Hmm.
there.
Oh,
Yeah,
whoa, whoa.
yeah. Alright.
Yeah, but I was just saying like maybe I mean we can, since he has offered, right, to kind of arrange to meet up with her, maybe you should just take it up but then go in there with like not like with reservations lah, not necessarily believe maybe everything that we see or that she says, but
Hmm.
at least I mean the more information we know the better we can make a decision if it comes down to it. So
It's
Yep.
true. It's true. It's true. All right.
So
We
we
should.
are arranging with Vasily to meet with the watcher as soon as possible.
yeah, that and but not tonight because we
Yeah,
need to go
He
help.
did say that he can only arrange for tomorrow.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
earliest.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and also we should check out the upstairs of the inn.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
with
See.
the our boys.
Yeah.
Oh, but where are we now actually on the map?
I think we just left like the
You have
merchant.
the inn, so you're like opposite. You're in
We're just like
the
visit the
merchant.
building
Yeah.
Oh,
and just walk back in.
shit! I do not see anything on my map. Is that normal?
I see
I see
the
the map.
town.
Yeah.
Oh crap! I do not see. Hold on, let
You
me.
want to refresh your roll 20, Sean?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Uh,
So you're going back to the inn,
Yes.
right? Give me a sec. I'll pull your. I shouldn't have even that. Alright, back to the inn. Right. So we'll assume that all of you are at the entrance of the inn. It's evening. Nikolai and Carl have left. Tavio. Rictavio be there? Rictavio probably has left also. We don't see Rictavio there anymore, either.
These two guys are Slosda and Gany.
Yeah, they're the wolf
Yeah.
hunter
Yeah.
people.
Okay.
no, why is it black?
So okay,
I
so
wanna go up and
Are you using the
go
back,
upstairs.
the staircase outside, or are you going to use this, the staircase that you can see? There's a staircase outside that leads to the second floor.
outside.
Yeah, this is just like a balcony area. The staircase outside leads to the second floor.
Ah, yeah, sure, okay.
Which one are you using?
The one outside.
Oh, outside. Sean, is it
Guys,
working?
I see a black screen. Hold on, let me try launching again.
You don't go down,
Scroll
go down,
down,
go
scroll
down,
down.
scroll down,
Ah!
scroll down.
Okay, hold on. I just closed the tab. Oopsie. Okay, sorry. Yes, I'm good.
Alright. Okay, so you guys, I'll pull you up here lah. You go up here.
Whoa. Oh.
There is a staircase out there, which leads to the second floor. It's a rickety wooden staircase.
Huh. Wait. Why didn't we just go up the normal way up the?
That one is not. It doesn't go to the second floor. It's just an elevated area of the first floor.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait.
Hmm.
Is this?
Okay, I think should we go up the balcony and like talk to the people there first,
Yeah.
and
Is
then
this...
go to the second floor, or
I think yeah, we should talk to the people at the balcony. Yeah.
okay?
The second floor is probably the resting area, right? The dorms, rooms.
Yep.
Yeah.
Most likely,
Okay,
yes.
okay. Then let's go to the stairs inside.
Okay.
Ta-da!
The fuck! You just cut through the wall. Okay.
What?
Sure.
Oh my god.
Okay. As you walk in, Vasily waves to you again.
Oh.
He asks whether you've come to a decision regarding whether you would like to meet anybody in town.
Oh. Yeah. Sure. Could you arrange a meeting with Lady Watcher?
He pulls out a notebook and then he scribbles it down. Yeah, sure. He says he will talk to her and he will let you know in the morning.
Okay.
That's great.
He asks whether you would like to meet the burgomaster as well.
Hmm.
I guess we
Yeah.
should. Yeah.
I mean, since we're here, right?
Introduce ourselves to the town.
He scribbles it down and says, okay, I will convey your messages and I will let you know in the morning. He says good evening to all of you and then he walks out.
Cool.
Wait, this might be a bit unrelated, but so I picked like Beastmaster as my archetype. So do I have to capture the monsters, or is there
You
some
need
kinda...
to go and find the beast yourself.
Okay, that makes sense.
Or you can go with your party.
Alright.
You need to remember to do it. I'm not going to remind you.
Yeah.
Or you can write it down somewhere if you need to. Okay, you walk up to the second floor. You see two children and a man sitting there. The man is sitting there. He's like kind of counting coins at the table. And you see the two children. They're kind of like looking down over the balcony, and they're like playing with dolls. All their hair is silvery grey. It's something that you've noticed is that all of their hair is like silvery grey. The father has streaks of black as well. Then as you approach, he looks up and says, "Yes. May I help you? This is guests are not allowed up here, I'm afraid."
Oh, we are new to the town, so just thought of exploring the place that we are staying at.
Oh, of course. My apologies. My name is Ulwin. And he walks over and he extends his arm.
Irwin.
Please pardon my two boys. Their names are Bray and Brom. I'm sure you will find Vallaki to be a comfortable town for you to have a rest. If you do need anything, please let my wife know. She's in charge of getting the guests comfortable. Now, if you excuse me, I'll go back to my business. Then he walks back and he starts counting coins again.
Oh, you own this place?
Yes, I do.
Ah. Yes, thank you for having us.
Oh, it is our pleasure.
Is business good in your inn?
It could be better, but I cannot complain. We have it we have life here in Vallaki is better than other villages and towns in Barovia.
I see. What's your opinion on the festivals that happen?
It is best for everyone not to speak of the festivals. Even if you see he kind of hesitates for a moment and he kind of thinks for a while, and it's like, I would prefer to not discuss the festivals if possible. He kind of like looks away.
Okay. Very suspect.
Is there any place in town you recommend, like first time visitors to go to visit? Or
Well, have you been to the toy store?
Toy store.
oh no, I
No,
regret
we have a
asking this question.
rather famous toy store in Vallaki. You may want to check it out.
Interesting.
It's well, it's further down south. If you go, and then he gives you the directions, and I like scribbles it down on a piece of paper for you.
Really, thank you, Mr.
They have our toy store owner, Blinksy, owns a considerable collection of beautiful toys. Sure, you will enjoy yourself if you go there.
Alright, sounds interesting.
Okay.
Okay, I guess we should leave him
Uh,
to his business.
Hold on. Is he like clearly is he human?
Sorry, is he human?
Is Owen human? Yes. Does he have any like special features that make him look non-human?
He looks completely human.
Okay.
Why?
Are the kids just standing there and like not doing anything?
They are like looking at you.
I wave at them. just a little.
They kind of
heavy.
wave back, and then they hand you their toy and say, "Would you like to play?"
I look over at Erwin. If that's okay.
He just like nods, and you see she hands you a toy raven. It's like a stuffed raven,
Ooh.
and then when you take the raven, there is like a notation on the side. It says, "It's no fun, it's no blinksy." It's no fun, it's no blingsky, sorry.
I guess that's like her signature or something.
It's like on a label on the toy.
Probably like her branding or her signature.
Oh, I see that you got this from the store then.
He nods and he points to the brother, and the brother hands you a stuffed like wolf. It also has the same tag on it. It's no fun, it's no blingsky. They both seem rather quiet, like they're not sure whether they should be talking to you.
Can I ask Owen how long has he been in Barovia for? Has he been there his whole life?
He kind of looks at you and is like, "What do you ask?"
Because we just so happen to come from is not in. We are adventurers
Yes,
from
but
that place.
why are you curious about how long I've been here?
I want to ask you about Viscas. If you've ever heard of a man named Viscas.
I've not heard of this man. And I believe that how long I've been in Barovia is none of your concern.
Okay.
He kind of looks back at his work, and the two boys kind of like look at you. It's almost like as if they are looking at you. They're very like perplexed. They don't. It doesn't seem like they've seen a dragonborn or elf before, or a genasi for that matter.
That's true.
I guess I sort of introduced myself. Like, that
Go ahead.
Hello, I'm Alida. I'm a dragonborn. I assume you haven't seen much of my kind around.
Hello. I'm Bray.
Oh, hello.
He kind of waves at you. He takes a step back and waves at you. He's like, I'm Brom. And it's
Bro.
like,
Are they Are they twins? Are they?
no, they're not. They're not twins.
Are they both boys?
They're both boys. Are you here to save us?
Oh,
Save.
Then you see the father stares at them, and then they both like just shut up.
Do I notice this? I guess I do, right?
Yeah.
I
Save you from that creepy guy with the fangs and shit.
He kind of glares at the two boys, and then it's like time for bed, boys. And you see they both kind of like hesitantly walk downstairs, and then exit the inn.
oh shit.
It's like, I believe we've spoken to you enough. If there's anything else, my wife will be happy to attend to you. Thank you again for your patronage, and you can sense there's a hint of unhappiness in his voice as he says this.
okay.
Sorry for the inconvenience and thank you again. I will take our leave.
Then, of course.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go.
Yep.
What's the time now?
It's early evening, 6. It's late 6. Like, it was just say 6 plus lah.
Should we like stake out the church?
Yeah, I was thinking of that too.
Yeah, he'll come at 8, right?
Hold on. Do we have some rope with us just in case?
No, should have rope.
Alright, we good.
I head back downstairs and I just want to ask the two hunters like if there's any swamps in the area where there are
Do
frogs.
not say. Oh
swamp.
my.
There's a swamp a distance from here that we can bring you to. It's very not a safe place, unfortunately.
Oh, not a safe place.
For us to guide you there, it will cost you at least 250 gold.
200 just to guide me there. 250.
Well, do you
gold.
want to go to the? You want to get there safely or not? He slams his fist on the table.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll consider it.
Cool. Then he just like kind of like looks at you and he says, "You evidently don't have the gold.
Of course not.
I do not talk to poor adventurers."
Whoa.
Looks away.
I'll just take my leave.
Guess we're going to the swamp ourselves.
You do not know where it is though.
God damn it.
God damn.
I mean,
Do you think the merchant will have like a map or some sort?
Uh,
Didn't ask, did we?
nope.
nope.
You didn't ask.
We should go back and
We should
ask.
ask.
Yeah.
Mm.
Alright. In the meantime,
Scuttle over to the merchant.
scuttle.
He's got to go over to the merchant.
Yo,
Uh,
is this thing? It's not it, right?
it's not. That's not. It's like a bar or some shit. Alright. You scuttle over to the merchant. Yeah. You walk in again and he seems very unhappy to see you.
What did we do?
It's like, you again. I was
Do you
about to
have a
close
map?
up. He sighs and he's like, what kind of map are you looking for?
A map of Barovia.
He
Well,
laughs.
of the surrounding area, this
He says,
town and the surrounding area.
There aren't many cartographers that come through Barovia. Maps are rare and expensive. Can you even afford a map? So how much gold do you have? He asks you.
Mm,
Who, me?
He's just asking all of you in general.
Well, we're not going to tell you how much gold because then you just take everything. You're not
No,
stupid.
well, sure, okay. Then he puts down a map on the table and he said, well, this is a map of the lake that is north of Vallaki. Lake Zarovich. It will set you back 500 gold pieces.
500.
hey,
Everything here is a scam, dude. We gotta get out of here.
Why do you have a map of the lake? Like, and like only the lake?
Well, people have been trying to find the mage.
Oh, the mage?
Well, most people believe he's dead, but there are a small group of people who still want to believe he is alive, and for that reason, they have decided to chart out the lake.
Interesting.
Oh, the mage, the one that went against
you
old
know.
Fangy and then died and fell into a river and then.
Oh, Fangy, well, that's a new one if I've ever heard of it.
Well, I mean,
We just call him the devil. It'll be
Ah.
simpler that way.
Alright.
I like
Yes,
to make
but
light
yes.
of the situation. Old Fangy sounds a bit more, insulting.
Careful with your words, my friend.
Ah,
Walls
well.
have ears. But yes, the one who was struck down by the devil.
Well, thank you for the information, and you're right. I can't afford it.
What do you say, lake what?
Zarovic.
Zarovic. Okay. Alright, I guess. Let's go beat up someone with the altar.
No, that's the only map I have, unfortunately. So, if you need anything else, you might want to try the 2 guides in the inn.
Ah. Yeah.
He kind of like stretches back and said, "Are we done now?"
I guess so. Yeah. Let's
Yes.
Okay. And he kind of like shoves you out and he starts closing up. Okay.
Mm.
You make your way over to the church. At a comfortable pace. You reach around 7:15. What you like to do? You see that the church is well lit. Sounds like there are people praying inside already.
go. Oh.
Well, we'll just sit amongst the congregation. Well, I mean, I would.
Okay, you sit amongst the congregation and you see like Father Lucian kind of nods at you, like acknowledging your presence. And then like you go on, the prayer goes on for quite a while. It goes on and eventually the clock turns and it's finally 8 p.m. and you see people come and go. But Father Lucian kind of spends time with each of them, holding their hands and praying. Like each of them seem to have like different problems. Some of them are praying for a better harvest. Some of them are praying for safety for their family, and some of them are just praying for salvation. In fact, most of, you would hear that the common thing would be like most of them are praying for salvation. But they never mention salvation from what. They just mention salvation. You see finally a man with short black hair walks in. He's kind of dressed in simple robes, and he's carrying a small satchel, and he has a shovel on his slung across his shoulder. He comes in, he sits down, he starts to pray. And then you see Father Lucian kind of look at you, and then he looks at him.
Oh.
That's our guy.
Not.
What?
Yeah,
How
he
do you Milovic, right?
Yeah, Milovic.
Middle Vic.
me as well.
Should we wait for him to finish praying? I think that's at least proper respect.
Sure.
He kind of sits there for a good 15 minutes and he kind of prays. You see that he's deeply focused and he doesn't speak to anybody. As he does so, after he's done, he walks over to Father Lucian, and Father Lucian kind of gestures towards the graveyard outside. Milovic kind of nods and then he walks out.
Okay,
Follow him.
let's do
Follow
it.
him.
Let's follow him out.
Are you following? As in, are you tailing him like very closely or what? What are you doing?
Stalking him from a distance.
Okay, all of you roll stealth checks.
Oh, I was.
Whoever is
Or
stalking
should we,
him is roll stealth check.
should we just like go up to him and be like,
Oh.
hey yo, what do you guys think?
Yeah, I was gonna hey yo him, stop him.
You do what you want to do. You discuss first, lah. Maybe you tell me what you want to do.
I mean, there's no point being sneaky, right? We just need to ask him, what
Yes.
up? What up, my pimp?
I mean, just in case he's doing something like actually like something wrong. If you're sneaking, at least we'll know. But there's nothing else to do actually. And she already stole the bones, like
Oh, yeah.
suspectedly.
We just need to be very angry.
Yeah, I guess could intimidate him. Do you think we should do it in the church or in the graveyard? I feel like it would be better in the church than in the graveyard. So we should like catch up to him before he leaves.
Yeah, I think so.
You know what I mean? Like into the graveyard, be like, hey.
Okay,
Yes.
let's do that. Okay, so I guess I'll catch up to him and put a hand on his shoulder.
Sure. Before he exits the church,
Yeah.
he kind of like turns around, looks at you, very surprised, and is like, "Yes, can I help you?"
Milovic, I presume.
Yes. Do I know you?
No, you don't. But we've heard rumors about you.
Rumors? And he looks very confused.
Would you say you are comfortable with digging up corpses?
Yes, I do that for a living.
Are you a faithful man? I saw you praying, but would you think that it's disrespectful to like what you're doing, digging up and putting in corpses?
Sorry, I'm confused. I don't understand what you're asking. I dig up graves for a living.
Damn it.
Well, what were you saying? Well, I was trying
Yeah.
to follow up.
I'm trying to
But he
trying
looks like
to
very
beeline
funny.
beeline someone to like come in at a different angle. Should we just fuck it? Just fuck it and go hard.
He kind of looks very, very confused. And it's like, if you excuse me, I'm sorry, I have to get to work.
I walk over and be like, Milovic, are you sure that you have nothing to confess to Father Lucian about?
No? What are you insinuating?
Well, I show him my symbol and I say the first thing we heard was that somebody has committed a treacherous act of stealing a sacred bones from this church.
I am aware of this.
And
And why would you think it's me?
well, from the likely suspects, it seems that perhaps you are the most suspicious individual.
I am a very pious person and I would not do something like that to put my town at risk.
So you're saying that the only other two people who know about where the bones were, aka Father Lucian and Yeska, should be suspected and not you.
I'm
Like,
saying I didn't do it.
Yeska, the altar boy who has literally devoted his entire life to the church, and Father Lucian, the guy who runs the church, should both be suspected. and not
Well-
you.
Well, I'm saying I didn't do it. I didn't say you should suspect them.
Like 3 of you are the only people who know where it is.
Sure.
So who else are we supposed to suspect? Throw us a name.
I don't know. It's like someone might have gotten access into the Undercroft.
That is very unlikely.
Okay, who is talking to him? The main person.
Hmm.
Not me.
It's you.
No.
Okay, Mary, can roll me
My
inside check.
intimidation negative.
Inside check. Inside check.
Inside check. Oh, please. Roll for my-
The rolls are gonna be good.
I mean, it's not terrible. But...
Seems to be hiding something from you.
Yeah. Can I press a bit? Well, then if
Sure.
you're telling the truth, then you would not mind if I cast a spell that makes us tell only the truth.
He kind of looks at you very hesitantly and says, "I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of magic." He kind of say, "If you excuse me."
Then I
He kind of
interrupt.
like
It is
pushes you away.
It is not magic. Then I hold him. It is my religion, my faith.
At this point, I stand at where the exit is
I'm
to
blocking
block
it
this
too.
way.
I'm
You see, like
standing
people
with
are like, kind of
mirror.
turning and looking at you,
Uh,
blocking.
if is Father Lucian nearby?
Yeah, you're in the church.
I said, but it's not very big like the church is like.
It's not a big church.
I will like quickly walk over to Father Lucia and whisper into his ear. I'll be like, maybe you should, get everybody out of the church.
And then he's
as
like, he
quickly as
whispers back to you, and maybe you should have done this outside.
possible." You want to do it in the graveyard, really?
I said, at least you'll be quiet.
Okay, then, do you wanna bring this outside? We could talk outside.
Are you asking him?
I mean, what do you guys think? I don't mind bringing this outside.
Yes.
But it might not.
I mean, is there anything we can do to
But he has nowhere to run in here.
Yeah, is there anywhere
Okay.
anything we can do to distract the church peeps?
You tell me.
I think at this point we either go ham or we try to head out.
We can give them berries.
You head out, but you must hold on to him very tightly. Is what I'm saying.
Can give the church goers berries to
Fuck.
distract them.
Oh my god.
No. I guess
You
if
can do it outside if you want.
yeah, but let's hold him.
But hold him. Really.
Yeah, I'll have a hand over him the whole time, sort of leading him out.
Okay. He kind of reluctantly follows you out.
I mean, if you are innocent, you won't have anything to hide, right? So just follow us and cooperate with us. And
Kinda.
To make sure that the church is consecrated, which you know is very important due to the current situation that all of you are in.
There's no current situation. The town has not been attacked in years.
I try to.
And why do you think that is?
I'll try to.
Well, if he wanted to attack the town, he could have. This is just merely the church that has been consecrated. Are you implying the entire town is consecrated?
I try to persuade him. Milovic, if you're a man of faith, then you know how important it is for the church to be consecrated. Without this, the people's voices won't be heard by your God. And I know we are being, you're scared and we are being harsh, but this is for the better of the town. If you know anything, you have to tell us. We have seen firsthand what that devil can do, and we don't want to see it happen to this town. We need you to be honest, and we will do our best to help. We will not put blame on anyone.
Yeah, Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage. Oh shit.
Well,
He kind of looks very apprehensive, but he's like, he kind of sighs and he says, "It's not with me.
What do you mean? Please elaborate.
I I gave it to someone.
Who?
To who?
I don't know.
You.
What?
I promise I really do not know. I was told to leave the bones somewhere. I left the bones there. Someone took it. I went the next day to check and it was gone. I tried to get it back, but
Why did you
Was-
even listen in the first place? Was he holding you something hostage?
he kind of motions. He asks you to follow him.
Okay. That
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Are you following him?
Yeah.
You follow him. He kind of goes over to the graveyard. He digs up a grave. And inside the grave, there's like a small box. And he opens the box, and you can see there's a lot. There's like gems and gold inside. So, I needed the money. My family is not very well off.
Okay.
Is there?
yeah, is it just? I mean, are you the only child? Do you have, siblings that?
I am the only child.
Uh. Was it, how was the instruction given to you?
I was I was delivered a message, and I was told that if I was to steal the bones, I would be handsomely rewarded.
Hmm.
And I wasn't too sure if it was true, but a rope figure visited me in the night, and he claimed that it was either gold or my family's lives.
Whoa, that's not cool.
Okay, so you didn't really have a choice.
Not really.
Hmm,
And how much gold is this worth?
that would
Kind of like he kind of like looks at you warily.
Uh.
I mean, I'm just wondering, like, how much gold did he give you? And did the rope figure give you?
1,000 gold pieces.
That's quite a sum. Would you happen to? Can you think of anyone who would have this kind of wealth?
No, the noble families, the burgomaster.
Doesn't make sense. What?
Okay, and your family is safe now?
Well, I do hope so.
Wow. Hmm.
And you don't know. So
Uh, I assume there's no way of contacting this person again.
No, he did not leave me a way to contact him.
wait,
The-
so how did you? What happened? So you were doing your thing, grave digging, and then
No,
And then
I was slipped a message
was
here under my door.
asking you to deliver the bones to a specific location.
That is correct.
You have the note.
He said, yes, I left it at home.
Could you show us the note? Maybe it'll be a clue.
Is there anyone else that you told? Like these two?
No,
The note, where the bones are.
no, I would most likely be executed if I was to tell anyone else. Please, I don't.
Do you think Father Lucian would forgive
He would
you?
turn me in for sure, please.
Okay, I guess I mean, he didn't really have a choice, right? It's not really.
Hmm.
We
Yeah, it's
shouldn't.
not like he's evil or anything.
Who do you think most likely would have it?
I really don't know. But whoever it was, the person was definitely well off.
Milovic, there were accusations that you were trying to take these bones for ulterior motives. So, are you trying to say that these accusations are false and you were just trying to protect your family?
Yes.
Then where did these accusations come from?
I don't know. It's very easy to look for someone to blame when something goes wrong.
Maybe we could ask Father Lucian about these rumors, where it started.
Yeah, because he was supposedly doing some like satanic shit, right?
Yeah,
The bones.
or so the rumors say. Yeah,
But if he says this, right, then it just paints him as a completely innocent person.
yeah.
Do you believe that the bones could like be of better use if there were rituals and stuff surrounding it? I mean, it appears like you believe that
I
more things could have been done
like,
potentially.
are you trying to insinuate that I am unfaithful?
Not unfaithful, just more I have a strong faith in something, but we don't know what that thing is.
No, I don't believe the bones will be useful anywhere besides the church.
Alright. I think at this point, I don't think Milovic knows much more.
He says
Can
he will get the note for you if you stay. Just wait for him. He'll be back in like
That is not. That is a negative.
Yeah, we have to follow him.
Yeah.
Something's gonna happen.
Yeah, that is a very
Okay.
negative.
He says you're free to follow him if you want.
But we still kind of want to ask Father Lucian.
No, we can split up.
Okay, I'll stay back and question Father Lucian.
Alright, now then Vuya and I
I'll
can.
follow you.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, we'll do Sean. We'll do Via and Alida first.
Okay.
So you follow him, and he leads you to this kind of like run down house at the edge of town. It's not gonna have a marker because
Okay.
yeah, it's like this rundown house at the edge of town. He kind of knocks and this like rather old lady opens and he kind of hugs her. It's like Ma. You guess by the way that they're speaking that it's his mother, dressed in very worn out old clothing. We walk into the house and it's very dilapidated. There's nothing much. It's just like a table, a few chairs. There's a fireplace. There's a fire going. But nothing much else. There's no finery or anything. Just like old food, and the mother seems to be kind of like cooking something, like preparing dinner. He walks into his room and he retrieves the note for you. He brings it back to you.
Alright.
It is exactly what he has said. It's basically a note which kind of like asks him to bring the bones to a alleyway behind Blink Sees Toys.
Oh,
Anyways,
Alright. Cool. Uh. I don't know. What else can we do here?
He kind of gestures and said, "If you want to speak, can we please speak outside? Do not want to make a scene in front of my mother."
Alright, I agree.
I take out. I mean, I have a. I look around and they obviously don't have much, so I
Mm.
take out like like my bag of jerky and kind of put it on the table.
The mom says she kind of declines and she kind of pushes it back to you and says, "We do not need your charity. It's quite okay. Thank you, miss."
It's not charity. It's heavy anyway. I don't really want to carry it. It's fine.
She kind of
Plus-
smiles and she says, well, if you insist. And then she takes it from you and kind of like thanks you. Then she gives you an onion.
Oh,
Oh,
thank you.
What?
onions are yummy.
It's an onion. It's a large onion.
The fuck?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, there's some meaning behind this.
You're
It's an
not
onion.
here.
You're not here.
Uh.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so
I
you
now
step
have
outside.
one onion.
I said,
Okay,
believe me now, I really don't know what's going
Yes.
on.
Yes. I believe you.
Can you maybe direct us to where in the alleyway that you dropped it off? Is that?
Of course. Then he's like, follow me. Then he brings you to Blinksy's Toys, and you can see that the shop has a large entrance, has a wooden sign shaped like a rocking horse, and it's a bee engraved on both sides. Flanking the entrance are two lead frame windows, and the glass is very dirty. And through the dirty glass, you can see like jumbled displays of different toys. And there's a play card on the front. It has the slogan: "It's no fun, it's no Blinksky."
Great.
The door has a kind of wooden sign hanging on across it and says "closed."
Mm.
And he kind of leads you to the alleyway beside the toy store. And he says, "I left it here." And then he points at a kind of like a little niche in the wall, almost like a hole that has been that kind of been naturally carved out, like almost like a missing brick.
Hmm. Is there anything more particular that we can like, investigate?
You can look at the hole if you want.
Sure.
Or you would like, if you want, you can break into the toy store.
No. That's quite okay.
You investigate the hole. It seems like just enough. Wait, you roll investigation check first.
Oh, Roger that.
Hmm.
Oh baby.
Yep. It seems like just enough space was made way for. Upon closer inspection, it feels like this hole was carved out specifically for a purpose. It doesn't seem natural at all. And almost like it was carved out perfectly to fit a certain object.
We already know what object that is, so
Okay.
Hmm. That doesn't really tell us much though. Damn it.
Do you know anyone? I'm asking, like anyone in this town has the tools to, carve out something like that, like a
Yeah.
He says it wouldn't be too
hole.
hard. Most people would be able to do it. Is there anything else? If not, I probably have to hurry back to the church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we go back and meet up?
Let's hit back together.
Okay, Nia, what are you doing?
okay. Upon like entering the church again, I just ask Father, why? Like, where did these rumors come from? Seemingly, Milovic is
Kinda looks at
innocent
you,
from our
he looks at you and
investigations.
he's like, give me a second, I have a call. Hold on.
Okay.
Ha. Getting nowhere.
Hold on, I need to be right back. I need to open the door for my brother. Give me a sec.
Roger that. Someone with a lot of gold. Nobles, huh?
Yeah, and it's not any sort of like vampires,
Yeah.
anything. It's
Oh, shit.
someone within the city.
Oh shit, you know what family's a noble that we want to meet? Oh no.
But you also know
Watchers.
who is also kind of a noble, Vasily.
Vasily? Oh shit.
He's a noble. I mean, he knows a lot of people, right? Like he has connections to like seems
Yeah,
like he has connections to everything.
I think we should be wary about asking him about this, so he might be
Yeah,
alerted.
I don't think we
What's
should
up?
tell anybody
Oh,
else. Like
nothing. What's up? Yeah,
the bones.
What's up?
nothing much. Nothing
Fuck you, I can watch the recording, Sean.
much.
Okay. What are you doing? Yeah.
Okay, I'll ask the father like where did these rumors come from? Like from our initial impression, from what we initially think about Milovic is that he seems completely innocent. Like,
This is what you mean.
it doesn't seem like he had any bad intention when it comes to.
Did you question him?
Yes, we did question it.
And what did you find out?
We found out things that may or may not be true. From what he says, I can confirm
Like?
with you. Like I said, I can confirm with you when the rest of my party have come back. But he did mention that he was tempted by a hooded figure or something that he doesn't know what.
And you
He was
believe
just
him?
exactly like that's what we're investigating about. Instead of just believing one side of the story, we want to believe the other. I want to hear the other side as well. So we took his word for it, and now we're just questioning where did these rumors come from?
He kind of like looks at you and then he says, well, the rumors didn't start with me. Started with in the inn. It was a lot of the people in the inn talked, and well, the rumors, they spread. And eventually I got word of it.
Did did you know where it started from?
Well,
It seems kind of weird to be targeting a member of the church.
yes, Scar told me about the rumors after he ran an errand for me when he went to the inn.
Yes, car.
Yeah,
No, the
yes, Scar.
October.
Small boy.
More like no car.
Wow.
Okay, yes, car mentioned these rumors to you after he ran an errand to the inn.
That's
that
what I just said.
Yeah. Okay. And that's your only source.
Well, I've heard it myself when I visited the inn.
Okay, who exactly are spreading these rumors?
Well, if you're asking me for the origin of the rumors, I have no idea.
Alright. Well, from our preliminary investigations, it does seem like Milovic was indeed tempted by.
So he did steal the bones.
Yes, he did. You are right on
Well,
that part.
Wait
That
a
is good enough for me. And he says, thank you for your information. I will be
However,
the
whoa,
burgomaster
whoa,
now
whoa,
in the
whoa.
morning.
Okay. Okay then.
And he kind of like, he looks extremely angry, but he kind of like thanks you for the information.
Alright, hold on. I go back to him.
Is there anything else? Well, I'm sure that he will crack once we interrogate him. Do not worry. We'll handle it from now.
No, but he did say that he had no choice but to steal it. So if
Everybody has a choice, my friend.
He
It's
had
your
no
faith.
choice.
It's whether your faith is strong enough.
it was either he take the bones or his family would have died.
You believe his lies. And he kind of like scoffs and turns away.
Well, I'm just saying give him a chance.
Give him a chance for what? To flee town? To escape the clutches of justice?
It is not as if the bones were destroyed or the bones were merely been stolen by someone else in
Or
the
if he
town.
desecrated the bones with his filthy ritual? Will you be responsible for it then?
Sure.
You are vouching for this thief.
Hmm.
Do I?
If he were not to, like if he did not conduct any ritual and the bones were to be returned, then he must be forgiven. That's my side of the deal.
Who is going to find these bones for us? Please, pray tell.
We'll try our best to restore the
So you are
consecration of the
vouching for
church.
this man.
Yes.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, nice.
He looks at you and he's like, you have a day.
Give us
By
2 days.
midnight
Give us 2 days.
Have a day. He looks at you again. Very
It is your,
firmly.
it's your
You
church.
You have a day.
Right,
By
no
midnight
priest.
tonight, if the bones are not delivered, I will have the authorities take him.
Wait, midnight tonight?
Tomorrow
Oh,
lah.
okay.
uh,
Alright, sure. And if we manage to return the bones, like this is for our own personal interest.
You
Returning
may
the
go-
consecration to the
You
church.
may go free if you manage to get the bones, but I can guarantee you he's not keeping his job here.
Sure.
He kind of like takes a step away and walks away. The clock is ticking, my friend.
PP hands.
We'll try our best. So we have a day, like almost like 24 hours to sort of figure out.
To save our boy. Well,
Right.
shit.
What do you like to do?
Do the rest arrive? I kind of
Yeah,
mock
they
and
kind
tell
of
the
arrive
rest.
for like 5-10 minutes later after your conversation.
Okay. Kind of like inform them that we have a day. And like I try to tell them without telling Milovic.
He kind of like left you already. He's kind of like he went back to the graveyard to kind of do his shit.
Oh.
Okay.
God damn. I thought we agreed not to tell. Father.
Yeah. Thought the father would be fine though. Like, I thought he would at least be a bit more priesty about it. Like, oh, okay, we're returning the bones to your church, so it's fine.
Fucking zealots, dude.
Yeah, because it's like this is our own personal interest anyways to restore the consecration to the church, right? So it's not like we're doing this out of the way or anything.
Hmm.
I thought he would be like in on it as well. Like, oh, okay. Apparently not. He's like hyper religious.
You are kind of asking him to forgive someone who has stolen shit from him, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he really did not have a choice.
Well, you didn't have anything to prove that either.
Exactly. Which is why the deal with the bones.
Is it possible to talk to Father Lucian now, or
You should talk to him. I don't think I should.
You can try.
You as a cleric,
okay. Alright.
and bring the note with
Yeah,
you, boy.
That's right. I'll grab the note. I'll just try to get an audience with him.
He's kind of sitting down at the altar as you approach.
I
He says, I think I've already
Approach with
said
your
in.
symbol out.
I
No,
think I've already
shit.
said enough to your friend. Said,
I understand, Father, and I understand this anger, but what my friend says is true. Milovic, he does not seem to have much of a choice, and although this may not be concrete proof, but we retrieved this letter from his house, and I show him the letter.
you pull out a letter. You pull out the letter and it's like, It's not addressed to Milovic, it's just a note. Could be addressed to anyone.
That may be true, but from what I heard from him and how he expressed himself, I've seen his family with my own eyes. They're not well-to-do, father, and I truly believe he did it out of the interest of his family, if not
Well,
for
I
any.
believe that if he is truly innocent and you prove it, well, he has nothing to fear.
Yes, that's true, father, and I agree. Uh, n- Putting that
The
aside,
eyes of the Morning Lord will always shine upon those who are innocent. If he is truly guilt-free, as you say, then I'm sure the truth will surface before midnight tomorrow, no?
perhaps, but there may be greater power at bay that might prevent such justice to be achieved.
What greater power are you speaking of? Kind of
Well,
looks at you warily.
um, from what I understand, consecrated grounds are the only thing that's keeping the devil from
That
from
is not true. Though the church is consecrated, the rest of the town is not consecrated.
why yes, but without the church as a safe haven, the whole town is in danger.
Did you think that we could actually fit the entire town in this church?
Perhaps not, but without the church, there's little to no hope of anyone surviving. And I believe there might be.
Well, that is true. Vallaki has not been hacked in many years, and that is a fact.
Yes, I
I
believe
believe
this might
Strahd
be.
has.
Oh, he said name.
Pardon me. I believe the devil has lost his influence in this part of Barovia. Maybe, dare I say it, he is afraid to enter Vallaki.
Uh, at this point, I I that may be true, but I do not think it might be my place. But this seems dire. But the guests we brought with us, Ishmak and Irina.
What
The
have you not told me about them?
I wanted them to be the one to tell you, but the girl
They
Irina,
are resting now
the
in
girl
our visitors' quarters.
Irina, Strahd is deeply interested in her, and
You do not say his name around
oh,
here.
I'm sorry. The devil. He is he's shown a great interest in the girl and has gone out of his
You
way.
neglect to mention this before you ask me to protect her.
It was their request. They said that they would handle that side. We were just here to
Well, they didn't
escort
say
them.
anything.
And I apologize, but this is what I'm telling you now.
So you're telling me that the devil will descend upon Vallaki to claim her.
We do not know for sure, but definitely the devil has hands and eyes here in this town, and this
He does not have anything in this town. Vallaki is well fortified and well defended.
That may be so, but this this series of events seems too convenient. It may start, maybe the start of his terror on this town, and I
You
believe
claiming that he was the one who stole the bones.
maybe not him, but maybe his servants, someone acting in his will.
Do you have proof of this?
I do not, but it seems a bit too convenient that as soon as he appeared in this town, and he knows we were traveling here, that this would happen.
The bones were stolen a week before you arrived.
A week, you say? But that's still sort of.
Wait, no. 3 weeks before you arrived.
Oh.
Okay.
Perhaps I'm thinking too much of this, but nonetheless.
Nothing has happened.
Nonetheless,
Even though the church has not been consecrated, nothing has happened. Vallaki remains a stronghold.
nonetheless, I think we will all feel better if these bones are found as soon as possible.
That hold on. Okay. That much I can agree with. I think a lot of us will feel a lot safer here after church has been consecrated again.
Mm.
I believe you have work to do.
Yes, regarding that, Milovic has pointed out that this man that supposedly has forced him to a corner, he seems to be one wealthy man, perhaps a noble. Would you
Are you
happen?
He is a man.
We do not know, but perhaps the person might be quite well off.
Well, the Burgomaster and House Watcher are the two wealthiest families in Vallaki.
I see. Well, the one more thing, the bones. He was instructed to hide them behind Blinksy's toys.
Hmm.
Would that
Well,
just be a random spot, or do you think it holds any?
well, you could ask Blinksy yourself tomorrow. I
Mm.
do not think he would be the richest of folk, unfortunately.
Hmm.
I've heard that his business has not been doing too well as of late.
Okay, I think that is all we have now, and hopefully we can get to the bottom of this by tomorrow.
Well, I hope you can too. For his sake. He turns around, resumes praying.
Okay, I'll take my leave. Thank you, Father.
Okay, it's about, let's say 9-ish now. What would you like to do?
We need to start something tonight.
We do, but it's late and everything's closed.
Um.
Okay, but at least we know we narrow it down to rich boys.
We need to have some sort of lead though. Coming into tomorrow. We have the 2 meetings and
Two.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
with both
The
the
Watcher.
nobles, yeah. Oh well, it's not confirmed yet, right?
yeah. Should we go back to the inn first?
Yeah, let's do that.
Right. You make your way back to the inn. Right. Alright. Only Danica is there. Everybody else seems to have kind of like left or went home or dispersed.
Hello?
Yes, can I help you? Would you like dinner, supper, something? What do you like?
Well, hold on. We already have rooms, right?
Yeah, you bought rooms already.
Oh, okay.
I guess you could ask her about the 2 noble families. Yeah, I'll ask her. Do you know much about the Watcher family?
The Watcher family. Well, nobody knows much about her, but she kind of whispers. But we know that she's at odds with the Burgomaster, and she rarely leaves her house, and she's often heard. She's been heard saying that she'd rather serve the devil than a madman.
Mm.
Very vicious.
And what about the Burgomaster himself? He seems to be a peculiar man.
Well, you must know that we have had one festival a week for the past years. For like the past 2 years. Well, many people believe that the festivals keep, well, the devil at bay. And these are all because of the Burgomaster. And, well, those who speak ill of the festival in public are thrown into the stocks. And we haven't really seen people who have been taken away.
Wow. Well, this paints quite a picture actually. We have a madman and someone who potentially is serving the devil. That's great.
What do you think about the Burger Monster?
I would rather. Well, I like to think that he has his way. And as long as I don't interfere, well, I'll be safe. It seems a bit, well, extreme to have festivals every week, but different people have different ways of coping, no? Is there anything else?
Nothing from me.
What do you think about your husband?
What? You say husband?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I
Oh,
love
did
my
I get the wrong
husband.
character?
No, I love my husband. Why?
Oh,
It's a very strange question, my friend.
Do you confuse her with someone else?
no.
Oh.
Are you?
But I was genuinely thinking because like the guy seems a bit how to say, it doesn't seem like he's from Barovia.
Are you saying that out loud?
No. But
Huh.
yeah, I'm just curious about like what she thinks.
Well, yeah, anyway, I mean, my friend's a bit weird, but essentially we met your husband earlier today with your two boys.
At
Well,
this
very
point,
cute, by the way.
see a man walk in.
Oh, okay.
He kind of like has an empty fishing net. He's drenched. He's like, no fish again, Danica. Can I get an ale? And he stumbles over to the bar.
Oh, oh.
That's nice.
And then Danica kind of like sighs, and he like pours him, sorry, a glass of ale, and then hands it over to him and says, sorry, where were we?
Yeah, no, we met your husband, I believe, earlier today upstairs at the balcony, and your boys, Brom and Bray, who were very cute. Yeah, so I think we were just curious because, he husband carries himself in a certain way that, that we don't see in most of the people that we've met.
What do you mean?
Just, very confident and like strong. I mean, most
Oh,
of the people that we've met are, kind of downtrodden, like just
that's
kind
why I
of.
was attracted to him in the first place.
Mm. And you guys met like here, like have you guys been met outside of town, then you moved here, or?
We've been in Barovia for all life.
Oh no,
Okay, that
I
clears it
meant
up.
I meant like in Vallaki, like you met
Oh
in
no,
this.
we moved to Vallaki and opened this inn.
Oh, okay. Where were you guys before, like moving here?
Oh, we were near Kresk.
Crest, that's so far.
Ooh, Crest.
That's where Vasily is from, right?
Mm.
Hmm. So I asked out loud. That's where Vasily is from.
No, yes, Vasily, we've never met, but because we didn't actually stay in Kresk, we stayed nearby. But he's a very nice chap. He's made more than a few friends around. I'm a fan of him. He's a very nice man.
Hmm.
Yeah, we noticed that he doesn't seem to, let the drudgery of life get to him, it seems.
Well, I think there are people who embrace the darkness, and there are people who, well, they see the light, and Vasily is one of them.
Hmm.
Crest. That's interesting. Maybe we'll visit there someday.
Where, Kresk? Well, uh, I've heard that the Burgomaster has, well, unfortunately been killed recently.
Oh.
Oh, in Crest, you mean? I thought you meant yeah.
No, in Kresk, yes.
Oh,
I heard that he committed a terrible offense and incurred the wrath of, well, the devil, and the devil and his minions descended upon Kresk and wiped out his family and him, of course.
is that why you guys moved to Vallaki?
No, we moved long before that happened.
What was the reason of moving? Like, did you have your kids
Oh,
there?
we
Or
wanted to
just
settle down somewhere safe.
uh, seems like everyone comes here then.
Well, you must understand Vallaki is, well, a safe haven for most.
Hmm.
So would you say in this town, the only kind of nobles or fairly rich folk would be the watchers and the burgomasters? Is there anyone else that would kind of fit into that rank in society?
He kind of, as you say this, then you see the man at the bar is like, "Meh, ale, ale, another ale, please, Danica." And Danica kind of sighs, then she pours him another ale. It's like, then he says like, "I never seem to get any fish, you know. It's like I go fishing every day, and nothing happens. I don't get anything. It's strange." He kind of laughs to himself.
The
It's like
hell?
Danica's like completely ignoring him.
Who's that?
Well, your question. Well, the Burgomaster and the House Watcher would be the two uh, noble families in Vallaki. Um, besides the two of them, I'm not too sure of any other families who would have the same, well, prestige. And your second question, that's Pluto. He is the village fisherman. Well, I don't think you can call him a fisherman. He doesn't really bring back fish.
Where does he go to get his fish?
He goes to Lake Zarovic every day.
Oh. Then I look at
He
near.
sets out every morning and comes back in the evening, but he hasn't caught fish in a while.
Okay. I really want to talk to him, but he's like drunk. So
It's okay.
Can
Try.
nothing wrong. Just
we'll
because
back
people
you
are
up.
drunk doesn't mean you can't talk to them.
Yeah.
kind of like walk up to his table.
Does he
Just-
leave family or does he stay here or is he still
I,
asking?
I never asked. Can you walk up to him?
And I kind of ask him like, Yeah, so I heard you fish down at Lake Zerovic, right?
Oh, a fisherman! Nice to meet you. And he stretches out his hand. Bluto!
Gluto?
Bluto. Like the
Bluto.
color blue. I'm sorry, your name is.
Oh yeah, I'm near.
Ah, yeah. Nice to meet you. So, what is the biggest catch you have gotten?
I caught a giant purple bear.
I'm sorry.
Uh, I'm not from Barovia, so maybe it seems a bit weird, but yes, I caught a giant purple bear.
A giant purple bear.
Yes. And
Huh.
what about you?
Well, this once I caught this large river bass, and it was this big, and he kind of stretches out his arm, like really wide.
At the lake that you frequent?
It's been a few years since I caught fish, but yes, at the lake.
And you mentioned that there's no fish anymore.
Well, it doesn't seem like there's much fish anymore, but does not stop me from trying.
When was the last time you caught something?
Well, it would have been 2 years, maybe
Two-
3 years. Yes,
2
cool.
years since you last caught something.
Are you laughing at me?
I mean, I appreciate your effort, but
You appreciate my effort. Are you mocking me?
no, I mean, I've gone a few years without catching things as well. You're not the only person.
Well, it's not for my lack of skill. There are
Why,
no fish in the lake.
but you still try.
Yes. Well, who knows when the fish will come back, right?
Yeah, sure. Have you heard of any suspicious things at the lake? Like, if you spent years there, right, you must have heard stories about it.
What you mean the mage? He kind of like takes a deep drink.
Yes.
Oh yes, I've seen the mage.
You've seen him?
Yeah, of course.
long?
Everybody's seen the mage.
What?
And you look at like Danica kind of shaking her head.
Ah, so is he always like this?
And then she nods like a bit. Is that yeah the mage? I've seen him skulking around the shore. He shoots lightning bolts into the water to kill the fish. That's why there's no more fish.
What?
Oh,
Have you ever tried talking to him?
Yeah, of course. I wave. We're best friends.
does he not share his catch with you?
Well, I rather catch it myself. You know, I'm a very proud person.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. So where are you from? And where are you headed?
I mean, we're just adventurous. We're sort of like exploring this city. Never been here before.
Ah,
I do want to
Oh.
ask more about the lake, though.
sure. What do you like to know about the lake?
You said the last time you caught something was years ago.
Hmm.
What about other living things? Is there anything else that lives around the lake
What
that
kind of
isn't
question is that?
like not only fishes? You know, are there
What?
any other animals there?
Like fishes?
I'm talking about the area surrounding the lake.
Like worms? Wait. Wait, can't you be more specific?
I mean, I'm kind of looking for frogs. Have you heard of frogs?
Yeah, I'm not stupid.
Hey, it's a different place.
Yeah, of course I've heard of frogs. Uh, you might be looking for a swamp, not necessarily a lake. He kind of like looks at you and he's very confused and by your questions.
Do you only fish at this lake? Do you not fish anywhere else?
I mean, it's the biggest lake in Barovia.
Oh, okay.
Where else would I fish?
Well, yeah, you're right. If it's the biggest lake. Do you know of any swamps around this
Yeah,
village?
well, sure you could get the two hunter brothers to bring you to a swamp if you like. I think they know of one. So
Is there any
far
way to
away though.
Is there any way to convince them to not make me pay out of the ass for it? It's
I
very
mean-
expensive.
You're in Barovia. You think it's safe to travel to places alone?
Well, you go to the lake every day.
Lake
sure
is
that's
not
not
far
safe.
from town. The swamp is far from town.
Alright,
How
that makes sense.
far?
The swamp?
Yeah.
I don't know. Ask the brothers.
Damn it, dude.
Regarding the mage, do you think it'd be possible for us to meet him?
Well, I don't know. I don't think he does meetings or appointments.
Well, what I mean is, do you think we
I
could
haven't seen him in like months.
Oh. Huh,
I mean, it's not like he appears every day.
I see. So he lives in this lake? Like around
I
the
don't know. Do I look like his what? Do I look like I know where he lives? I've
Well,
never been to his house.
I thought you would know. You said that you were friends.
Yeah, well, I might be friends with someone, but that doesn't mean I know where he lives. And he starts to like get very defensive.
Alright, it's okay. No, I'm just asking. It's fine.
Danica is still like shaking her head.
I don't know.
Well, I guess it's getting pretty late. We should take a rest.
Yeah.
Alright, what do you like to do?
I guess let's retire to our room.
Alright, are you exploring the second floor or are you just gonna retire to your room?
Let's explore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
If there's an
yeah.
option, we're going to.
Alright, okay. I'll pull you up, Juan.
Rock letter.
It's kind of weird that we keep going up to the second floor. The guy's going to be weirded out.
Oh, you live there, fuck. Dude,
That's true.
you have rooms. So, your room's on your right.
Oh,
Hold on.
Oh, here. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And then you can see like across the way. Hold on. Let me just see how this works. Give me a second.
how do we get across?
Just drag our token and we're there. Ta-da!
Whoa.
Yeah. So it's possible to get across from the staircase, yes.
Oh,
You can get across, yeah.
cool.
Yeah, you see there's a bunch of other rooms. There's one room at the end, there's one room here, and there's one room here.
Shall we?
I guess we should.
Snoop around.
All the rooms are locked.
Aw,
Okay.
So what do you want to do?
I don't think it's very nice to pry.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, they could just be more living quarters, right? Then we just be barging into people sleeping. And that's a no-no. I mean, Danica seems nice enough. I'm sure she's not hiding any shit. I think.
Uh,
I mean, if they're locked, means nobody's staying there, right?
or it could mean that there are people in there. That's why it's not. You know,
We could try
Do we have
knock.
keys as well?
you have
Keys to
for
your own
all
room.
rooms.
Why don't we try knocking? Maybe someone.
Oh, that's so weird, man. Just
Hello.
randomly knock on other people's door.
Well, it's better than fucking unlocking the door. Wait.
Hey, I wasn't gonna do that in the first place.
You wanna knock?
Alright. Should we?
Can we see the light coming out from the bottom of the door?
There's no light coming out from this one or this one, but there's light coming out from the one at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Wow, that was fast.
K Kakadori.
Okay.
Fuck.
That's not that one.
You knock on that one. You hear like someone, almost like someone, the creaking of floorboards and footsteps, and then you open the door. And the door is Rictavio.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
Ricardo.
Can I help you?
Oh, just checking to see who our neighbors are.
Just saying hi.
That's okay. It's a bit weird. I thought you were here to. Well, if you're here to hear a story, we could retire for a drink downstairs.
It's for
Oh my god.
That's okay. We're just here to pay our regards.
That's a little strange.
You stay in this inn very often, Ricardo.
I've been here since I got to Vallaki.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't
Uh,
Is there anything else? If not, I would like to go back to my music.
are there anyone else staying in this floor? Your neighbors?
Oh yeah, well, the master bedroom down the hall is where Danica and her husband live, and the small room beside mine is where her children stay.
See,
okay.
that's a good idea not to break in.
Yep.
Alright, sorry for interrupting.
Yeah, gute Nacht, gute Nacht.
anything weird on this floor. You seem to know, like all the weird stuff.
Who's looking in? Is anybody looking into the room?
I mean, I'm in front,
Yeah,
so
okay,
I
then,
guess
right.
I'm looking
You
in.
see a small room. There's a bed that is heaped with wolf furs. At the front of the bed, there is a foot locker. There's a tall wardrobe and a writing desk, and there's an oil lamp. And you see there's a journal, which is bound with a red leather jacket on the writing table.
Ooh.
Do you write?
Then he looks at you. His expression kind of turns from happiness to like annoyance. And it's like, can I get back to my music now?
Sure.
Then he said, good evening. He smiles at all of you and said, I hope you have a pleasant evening ahead. Then he closes the door.
Like check around the area, see if there's anything weird or hidden, like concealed. Yeah, just along this corridor, I guess.
You see kind of like a latch.
Oh my
You
god.
can kind of like pull open at the end beside Rictavio's room.
Ooh.
There's
Oh,
a
shit.
latch.
It's a secret
Go
sex
in.
dungeon.
Wait, let me inspect it first.
Check for traps.
Yes, let me inspect it first. I check what this latch is for.
Are you pulling it open?
No, I'm just like checking what kind of latch is it.
Okay, it's a regular latch. Are you checking for traps?
Yes.
You make a perception check.
Okay. EP. The
Very
usual.
nice.
Hold on. What do you get? 4. Doesn't feel like there's any traps.
Oh, I suggest we don't do anything funny.
Do it.
We could do this after the main crisis is solved. We shouldn't be stirring trouble right now.
Hey, but they did say the rumors came from the inn.
Yes. Yes.
Shit. Why didn't we ask Danica about that? Fuck.
Let's go ask her now.
I totally forgot. Yeah, should we head back?
Yes.
Okay.
Does Danica know anything about it?
God damn, we're losers.
No, we're not.
Alright.
Alright. Going back down.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, going back down. Danica seems surprised to see you as you walk back into the tap room. She looks at you and she's like, yes, may I help you?
Oh, sorry, we sort of forgot to ask. Regarding Milovic and the rumors surrounding him.
Sorry, who?
Milovic, the grave digger at the church.
I'm sorry, I don't know this person.
Hmm. That's odd. We
Mhm.
were told that rumors that were floating around him originated from
Yes,
that.
many rumors float around, but I can't say I've heard every single one of them.
Then how about the rumor that this person, he was wanted to dig up some sacred bones from the church and sort of used it for some twisted ritual.
Sounds, well, vaguely familiar, but can't say that I know all the details, unfortunately.
No, that's okay. I'm sure it's hard to remember all the rumors.
Anything else?
No, I think that's fine.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Does Bluto know?
He kinda, what is this?
The rumor I just mentioned. Would you happen to?
I've not heard of him. I'm sorry. I don't really talk to many people. I'm fishing most of the day.
No, that's okay.
What time do you leave in the mornings?
We leave at dawn.
Whoa,
Gotta go
that's quite
soon,
late.
actually.
Yeah, should you sleep or something?
Yes, I'm about to leave. I'm just here for my drink.
Alright, I guess that's all. How much does ale cost anyways? I'm curious.
Ale is dirt cheap. Wine is slightly more expensive. Ale is like a 2 copper.
Wow.
Glass of wine is like depending on the grade of wine that you're buying. Yeah.
Wow, that's really cheap.
Ale is dirt cheap.
Alright.
Ale is more of like, the cheap drink that a lot of people can afford, whereas like wine is yeah. Or you notice that the only person you've seen drink wine so far are the Watcher brothers
Oh yeah,
And Vasily.
and Vasily.
indeed. Okay. Let's retire for real.
Okay. Are you going to check out the ledge?
I don't wanna.
Yes. It's late. It's perfect time.
Unless you want to do it the next day after we've settled the thing. I don't know.
I don't wanna.
Yeah, I mean it's really late, so I guess we can just go and sleep first. Before we retire to our rooms, I pick up on Vilya's habit and I like block the door with something.
Sorry?
I block the door with something.
You block the door with something.
Yeah,
What
I
door?
like the door to our
own
rooms.
room door.
Yeah.
I like put
So
a
you're gonna
chair by the
block my
ledge.
door.
No, block my door, my door.
Oh, okay. You block your own door
I do this
with
one.
something.
With like a
Sure.
chair.
Okay. Well,
Hi guys.
night passes, long rest, all of you get back all your spell slots, full health. I don't think any of you
Not
lost
gonna
any
do
health anyway.
anything.
Yep.
Like you did shit anyway, except talk a lot.
So true, so true.
Morning breaks and you wake up, you go down. Hold on, I need to repopulate this.
Oh,
You
midnight.
have to book in today.
Yes,
Aw.
unfortunately.
Reap, reap. Yeah. Okay, and you see at the inn, you early in the morning at dawn you see Vasily sitting there, and he's kind of like having breakfast by himself.
Huh.
Breakfast.
Should we join him?
Sure.
Yeah, let's go join him.
So you walk over to him, and he kind of says to you, friends.
Good day, good day.
Morning.
Yes, good morning to all of you. He said, I think you'll be pleased to know that I've managed to arrange meetings with Lady Watcher, as well as the Burgomaster, Baron Vargas.
Sorry, the Burgomaster's name is Baron Vargas.
Baron Vargas.
Baron is in B-A-R-O-N. Oh.
Yes, Baron Vargas. Baron Vargas Valakovic. If you want to be precise.
That's nice.
No, well, your lunch with Lady Watcher is at noon, and your meeting with the Baron Vargas is at 10 a.m., which is 2 hours from now.
Great.
Ooh.
That's it. Is there anything else you would like?
I'm a bit wary. No, I think that's fine. Thanks for all your help, Vasily.
No worries, no worries. And then he kind of like said, I'm gonna finish up here. And do you know where the mansion is?
No, actually, we are not familiar.
He kind of like
I-
pulls out a piece of. He kind of tears off a piece of paper from his notebook and kind of scribbles out like a map for you. It's like, he kind of points out, okay, so the Burgomaster mansion is over here, and Lady Watcher's mansion is over here. Anything else you need?
Where did you stay in this part of town?
I have a small house of my own.
Wow.
This is a humble abode. Not anything like the Burgomaster or Lady Watcher.
Alright.
Fair enough.
Sure. Thanks. Is there anything we need to do or bring or?
No, we'll just show up, I guess. Don't be late. And he kind of just like, well, if there's anything else you need, I'll be here for dinner. You're free to join me for dinner if you like.
Alright, cool.
Okay, what would you like to do now? You have about 2 hours.
Blinksy's toys. Blinksy's
Blinksy's toys.
Is Blinksy's
Yeah, that's not-
toys near the Watcher house?
The Burgomaster, right? Yeah, man.
Oh, Burgo, yeah.
I was just thinking about Blinksy's toys.
Toys.
his toys.
Blink
Sounds good, sounds good.
Toys. It's very near the inn,
Oh, alright.
like right here.
Alright. Cool. Blinks his toys.
And from what you know of the Burgomaster Mansion, just further down, it's like right here.
Let's go Blinks' toys. Check out the toy shop. I love it.
Yep.
Okay, you walk to the toy store. Same thing. You see the toy store like what I said yesterday. Except that now the sign says open instead
Oh,
of closed.
I sort of like peek in. Is there anybody inside?
You peek in, and you see there's a monkey sitting on the counter.
Whoa. A monkey.
A monkey.
Uh,
He's just sitting there. Then scratches his ear, scratches its armpit.
I kind of like enter.
You enter and the kind of bell chime goes off. This customers! And then you see like a man walk in from the back of the store. You see the monkey kind of scurries up his shoulder.
Ooh.
Hello, I'm Blinksky. I am the wizard of tiny wonders. He smiles awkwardly at you. Are you in the market for a toy?
What
Perhaps
toys?
perhaps a merry-go-round. He kind of pulls out a wind-up merry-go-round. And then you look at the merry-go-round very closely, and it looks like the merry-go-round, instead of horses, are replaced with wolves chasing screaming children.
That's quite the grim image, isn't it?
I don't know what you're talking about. It's great. It's okay. How about this? And he pulls out a headless doll.
Oh.
And it's like then he puts another sack on the table and it said, a doll with attachable heads.
What?
I can see why his store isn't doing very
He
well.
pulls out a head that has his eyes and mouth sewn shut and he places it on the door.
So you make these toys?
Yes, I do. And he smiles at you. And you notice that every time he smiles, it almost like the smile is like very rehearsed.
Huh.
Any other toys besides,
Yeah, have a look around. Sure, you just have a look around if you like. Are you gonna look around the store?
Yeah, look around.
Yes, I just
You
continue
see
looking around.
a ventriloquist dummy that look like exactly like Strahd.
What?
I
And
asked him.
you see a doll that looks remarkably like Irina.
Whoa. I asked him about the dolls. You made these dolls too?
Oh yeah, of course. I make everything in the store.
I pick up the Irina doll. How did you fashion this from anyone in particular, or was it just
Yeah, it's not for sale.
Oh,
Oh.
how come?
It's not for sale.
But it's on display.
He kind of every time he speaks to you, right? He kind of smiles like very widely after that.
Is everything
Can
okay,
I-
Bingsky?
Can I
Yeah.
insight?
Why would
check?
everything not be okay? And he smiles.
Can I insight check him?
Sure, what are you inside checking for?
Whether he's telling the truth? Like
Sure, go ahead.
it seems.
Truth about what?
True
Like
about
what?
what?
Whether is he okay?
Yeah, whether it's okay. His mouths are a bit Okay, I'm gonna roll.
Force.
Come on! Wait, why? Come on! Oh, sorry.
This
Oh,
seems
whoops.
to be uh he seems to be a bit like desperate for customers. Not so much of not telling the truth, but it almost seems like he's desperate for people to come and buy his shit.
AKA his store is dying. Do you have any family, Linksy?
You have a wife?
Oh. And where do you guys stay?
Well, we stay in a house in town. It's a strange question to ask.
Well, we were sort of introduced to your store by this man that we met yesterday. He was, sorry, let me find his name. Fuck. Erwin, was it?
Owen, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. His two sons were playing with toys that you made. They were quite well made.
Yes. The Martikos haven't come in a while.
Well.
Yes, I made Owen toys for his sons. Yes.
Is there
Yeah.
a reason why your toys are all kind of to
They,
do with death?
Death.
I mean,
What you mean?
gallows and corpse.
What gallows?
Say a while ago. No. What's it? The round thing.
merry-go-round.
Yeah. What's it called? You know, weird things. A headless doll.
Hmm.
You know.
Well, no. There's nothing to do with death.
It seems like a very peculiar choice to fashion your toys. Most other toy shops I've been to are more light-hearted, you would say.
I just want to make everyone happy.
Okay. And like,
So-
where do you get this design from? Like, pick up the arena. Or
Well, I'm just. Wait, the Irina one? What? Who's Irina?
no, I didn't.
no.
No, I didn't say a name. I just said as I pick up like her door.
You pick up her door.
Yeah, because he said there's an arena door, right?
No, he never said that. He asked you who's Irina.
No, as in
As in the door that looks like.
the door. Yeah,
Yeah.
you said the door looks like arena.
Yeah, I did.
So I just say I pick up the door, the arena door, not like there's so many
Okay,
doors.
okay.
I didn't say her name.
Okay. He says that's not for sale.
Looks very different from everything else that you have. Like, is it like a custom job or?
Is it like a play?
It's not for sale.
And then why did you make it and put it on display?
Well, it's not for sale to you.
Oh, okay.
So it was perhaps made to order by someone.
It's none of your business.
Oh, shame. I was deeply interested in it. I was thinking of buying it.
I can make you another one.
I don't think I'll be around this town long enough for.
I can have it for you done. I can have it done for you by tomorrow.
Ah, that's quite.
And why is that one not for sale but you're willing to make one for us?
Someone ordered that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but, can't you just sell us this one and then make another one for that person?
No, well, the person wanted this one, and I'm going to mail it out to him.
Ah,
Okay.
alright. Then what about this one that I pick up the Strahd door?
Sure, you can have that one.
Oh, I was under the impression that they were set.
No,
Oh, okay.
You can have it. It's 9 silver.
Hmm.
That seems like a pretty good deal.
Who's this person? Like modeled after.
I believe we all know who he is. He starts laughing.
Hmm.
It's
And
insane.
Guys,
why?
jokers.
Why would you make a doll
Why
of
not?
the devil?
Well, I don't know.
Has anyone bought this doll?
Well, people have bought dolls that look like him before.
Oh really?
Well, they are quite popular. This is the first one that I've made that doesn't have a stake through the heart.
Ah,
Oh,
that
Wow.
that
Perhaps you can, stake it yourself if you like.
I'll consider it. Let me take a look around your store more.
Sure, please have a look around.
Uh, so I sort of like approached near Envuya and I mentioned, remember what Madam Eva said about a man with a monkey?
oh,
Going to Telegram. Give me a second.
what the? How did I not pick up on that? How did you pick up on that?
I was scrolling through my notes, I saw it.
Remember.
I completely
And then this morning-
forgot to check that.
Oh my god. Alidar, you're so smart. So what are we gonna do?
I don't know what
we
it
do
is.
with this information?
We should definitely play on his good side and try to curry favor. Let's continue looking. Maybe there are other stuff that might interest us. So I guess we continue looking around.
There, you continue looking. You see a wood and string mobile made of hanging bats with flapping wings. There is a set of wooden dolls, and both are like mummified corpses.
Uh,
There's a there's a lifelike doll of what seems to be like a small girl, but the stomach is dissected open.
What the fuck?
I'll ask him about. Are there stories behind any of these dolls, or do you just fashion them on what comes to your mind?
Story? No.
'Cause they are very interesting and unique dolls. So I
Yes, of course. Blinkskis is one of a kind.
mummified. Okay, let's continue browsing, I guess.
New browsing. You see what appears to be like a donkey, but it's kind of like collared. It has like a collar on it, and then you see it has like lashings all over the body, a stuffed donkey. And you also see like a what appears to be like a dire wolf, very lifelike dire wolf, with red eyes and sharp teeth.
All these are like super interesting. When was the last time someone you know patronized your store? Is it like one of a kind, like everyone who comes in buys something then you never make it again, or you know
No, really. Last time someone came in was like man came in like 2 weeks ago. He bought a doll.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, business has. Oh, well, business could be better. No, how it is. Well, if you guys buy items from me now, you'll be the latest customers. I'll give you a discount if you get $3.
Hmm. Is there other stuff in the store?
I could easily make you something that you like.
Hmm.
If you want. You can come and collect it tomorrow. Before the festival.
Oh, it's a festival. Are you going for that?
Yes, I'll close up around 11. But I'll open for a few hours first. You can
Do you
come and...
have? Yeah, sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, no, sorry.
You can come and pick up your dolls from me if you like, if you want something made.
This festival, how long did the festivals last normally?
Just maybe like a few hours. 5 hours maybe. It's just a celebration. No, it should be fun.
You enjoy the festivals normally?
Well, anything that gets people, happy.
Should we ask him about like the alleyway?
I don't think so.
I mean, if someone carved a whole lot, right, it would make a hell of a noise, right?
That's true.
But little bit you said that it doesn't take much.
Doesn't take what?
That it's quite an easy job to do apparently. So maybe not like. Um,
Maybe.
how would you ask though? Like what would be the question?
I'm not the best at asking questions.
Actually, I want to ask regarding. I have regarding your toys. What do you think? What would you say is the selling factor that makes it so unique?
Well, my toys are made, well, mostly to order, but when I do make my own creations, well, none. I don't make repeats. Of course, they're all individual and they're all, as you can see, outstanding.
Oh shit! So they're like one of a kind.
Well, of course, I do not make duplicates. I'm not like other toy makers.
I actually want a doll of me made.
I can arrange that.
Could you? I think that would be quite cool.
Sure, for just like I'll give you a discount. If all of you get balls of you made, I'll charge you 6 silver for each.
That sounds fair. Yes.
Yeah, sure.
You mentioned you always make kind of custom jobs. Like, do you have repeat customers within this town? I mean, besides the Brian and I'm not sure I'm saying that.
Repeat customers. What do you mean?
Because you mentioned you do custom jobs, and they seem to have a number of toys from you. So just wondering, besides
Well,
them, anyone else in the town that appreciates your fine work as well?
of course. Well, plenty of people who appreciate my work. I'm not, but I don't really like to, talk about my customers. Not very nice. Just give me a second. Then he walks through the back curtains and he reappears. He has a sketchbook and he starts like, oh, who's first?
Me please.
Okay, and he kind of takes a while. He sketches like a picture of you and he shows it to you. It looks like you, except sad.
Why am I sad?
I mean, what? I don't understand. What do you mean?
I mean my expression. I look unhappy.
Why are you gay?
Okay. Of course. Let me give me a second. he kind of like makes a few adjustments. Gives it to you. You know, you look like you have a resting bitch face.
Oh. Uh, I guess that it's better. Thank you. Now,
Of course. Who's next?
Me, I guess.
Let's get this. You.
I will
He's
worry
done.
after looking at his.
He shows it to
picture.
you, and you look pissed as shit. It looks like you, but except you look pissed.
Oh, perfect.
That ain't wrong. Okay.
I mean, I don't do I look like that?
I mean, you just look fucking pissed. Like your mouth is open, your eyes are like. You look like outraged, basically.
I've been seen. I don't think I look that angry.
What do you mean? What do you
I
mean?
chime in.
A bit too angry for me.
I think that's pretty accurate, yeah. I mean,
Oh,
I've seen
see,
that.
even
Face.
your friend says it's accurate.
I've seen that face a few times.
Okay. I'll take it.
Alright, then Vilya he draws something for you. It looks like you're depressed.
Can you make my facial expression look like his facial expression I went to under?
I'll try. And he tries again. And you look like extremely scared now.
Huh.
Like a little bit more angry, maybe.
I mean, I think it's pretty good.
Okay, you guys continue. I'll be right back.
Okay. You seem afraid, Furia.
Huh?
Like the picture, you seem afraid.
Yeah. I don't know why though.
I
But
mean,
thank
looks
you.
good. Sure. Oh. What did you say? Was the agreed by 6 silver?
Yeah.
Alright, that'll be 6 silver each.
Oh, how about hurdles though?
Yeah, Hoarder's gonna get one.
Alright.
Can we pay you 3 right now and then 3 when we get the balls?
Of course, I won't take anything. I won't take full payment until you get what you want.
Can I take a look around the store? Is there anything else?
No, just seems to be shells of door.
Okay.
Can you make this
There's a
other
back room that you don't have access to.
Oh.
Can you make this other doll too? And I point to the doll that looks that right now. For us.
That one, I use better material for that one, so that will cost you one gold piece.
Then I ask, what about Ishmak? Do you think he would like one?
You want one that's exactly like that, or if you want one that's like like looks like that but with lousier material?
Exactly like that.
Exactly like that with one gold piece.
Sure.
Should we get Ishmak one?
Would that be weird though?
I mean, everyone has one except him.
But I'm getting it for her.
Oh.
I just want to closer look at it.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Yeah, one goes fine. Thank you.
Oh, sure, no problem. He kind of like writes up like a collection receipt for you and hands it to you.
Oh,
Come back in the morning
in
before the
addition,
festival.
could I get this? Then I take the mummified dolls, the 2, and the dire wolf.
Sure, it's 9 copper each.
Let's just round it up to 3 silver. Is it? Was that the next tier?
9, 18, yeah, 3 silver.
Yeah, let's just do it.
Okay, let me calculate how much you owe so someone can pay.
Okay.
3 plus 12 plus
No, it's
10.
18 what? 6 each, right? Because we each have dolls.
Yeah, 6 plus 6 times 4.
Is
24.
24.
24. 6. Huh?
24.
6 plus 6 times 4.
What? No.
No. 6 times 4.
4 hour, yeah.
Oh,
24.
3, 27, 37, 37, 3 gold, 7 silver. Total.
Why 3 gold? I just want 1 though.
You just round up lah. 30 silver is 1
Oh,
gold.
oh, oh, oh.
Okay. I'll pay I just pay everything first. That'll be easier.
You can split the cost. You can divide later. It's basically 37, 3 gold, 7 silver, or 37 silver. You can divide.
I'll just give you 1 gold. That cool.
Yeah.
That's why it's easier to have one person holding all the money.
But
You
then
should do that the next time all 4 congregate together. Have one
Yeah,
person
but when you
hold.
have people like Nia who anyhow spend money
on
on
the
like
purple bear,
That's why you can give him the money.
like fucking allowance.
Yeah, you can give him allowance.
this is recorded, you know. Ian's gonna hear this.
Yeah, it's fine. You can hear this.
Hi Ian.
Alright.
Just you, girl.
Alright, I got some dolls. Bet they're better than Nia's doll. Stupid purple bear.
Alright. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Uh,
I want to find out who he delivers that door. He says he's mailing the door out, like the arena door. I don't know how to ask him. Maybe to ask, okay, can we help you deliver it? Like we are running some errands today.
uh,
Help you post it or something. I don't know.
I guess let's ask him if there's anything we can help him with. Yeah, like, is there anything that we can help you with? We can.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you come across any rare fabric, it would be great use to me.
Rare.
What is rare fabric? Sorry, we're not really familiar with the
Like
trade.
silk
Uh-huh.
and silk.
Okay. Just
Okay.
silk.
Yeah, pretty much silk or you wouldn't happen to be going to Castle Ravenloft, would you?
We heard that place is kinda dangerous.
We might in the future.
Well,
Not immediately, but
there is a masterpiece there that the devil has. It's a clockwork masterpiece. It's a toy of great reputation. It's said to be the greatest toy ever made by a toy maker named Fritz von Werg. And it's apparently somewhere there. If you can find it, I'll make you anything you want, free of charge.
yeah, we can consider. We will let you know if we ever make the journey there before. We will bear that in mind.
Of course.
Anything else? I think you mentioned you had some, deliveries to do. We can.
Oh, there's no worries.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't ask a customer to do a delivery for me.
Right.
Oh, it's fine. It's on the way. I mean, we want to explore the town.
No. It's for privacy reasons.
Ah. Okay. Oh, speaking of Castle Ravenloft, I pick up the stupid Strahd door. Could I get this too?
Like,
You would like to what?
I would like to buy the
just to
door.
buy the Strahd though.
Ah, of course! It's 9 silver! You guys are great customers! Then you're gonna pat you on the back.
Oh, well, your toys are very unique. Yeah.
Yes, I'm glad to finally have customers who are appreciative of my work. 9
Alright.
silver, Sean.
Nice silver. Alright. Got it. Okay, how do I add these doors to my inventory? Do I just
Which Strahd door?
okay a big deal? Okay, I have a Strahd door.
A door of a wolf.
And
Dog-
a dog,
Dire
self.
wolf
Oh,
door.
not yet, not yet.
Not yet, you have a mummified girl door.
Mummified girl door.
I mean,
That's my
you
last
wanna
one,
give it to.
The mummified one came in a pair, right?
I came in pairs, it's 2.
Okay, 2 mummified doors. Fuck yeah.
The one shop that we can afford.
Feels like you're spending all your money or something.
Hey, I'm well loaded off. Okay, like I have money to spare.
Yes, sure.
These are
Alright.
my trinkets. Okay,
What else would you like to do?
I think I think we're good. Shit, I don't know. He kind of. Let's ask about him. Like, could I ask him like, so, what's your story? How are you in this town? Have you always been here?
Yes, I'm sorry, you have to excuse me for a moment. He kind of he picks the arena door up and he goes into the back.
Follow.
No,
Uh,
no, no.
uh, oh, he goes into the back.
Yeah,
Can we like try to pick? Yeah, do you see
I,
anything?
you
you're
stay
rolling
here.
whoever is gonna peek, roll a stealth check.
I'm stealthing.
Oh dear.
Stealth check.
I think one of us should. All of us. Are we all picking?
Yes!
Oh!
No, you peek into the back. You see his back is turned, but he appears to be wrapping the door up.
Uh,
You see he wraps the door up and then he hands it. He kind of puts it on the. He kind of like hands it to the monkey, and the monkey kind of just leaps out the window.
Oh.
oh my gosh, I can't follow a monkey. Can I follow a monkey?
He kind of reappears. He turns around. You manage to kind of like duck out of the way before he turns around. He kind of walks back in. Ah, yes, where were we?
Yeah, we were asking. Who are you? I mean, have you always been here in Vallaki?
Ah, yes. I've always been here. I lived here my entire life. I opened the toy store when I was a young man.
Oh. Hmm.
Can I attempt to follow the monkey? Is that not
Um,
possible?
We try to exit the store in the middle of the conversation.
Oh
I mean, I could keep the conversation going while you excuse yourself.
no! Sorry, I need to pee.
You actually say that.
Yeah.
You walk out. You don't see the monkey anywhere.
Oh my god. He went out the back window.
Yeah.
Can I go to the back, like where the window would be? Like,
Yeah, you stand there. After about 15 minutes, you see the monkey comes back, but the parcel's delivered already.
can I? Oh, I don't know what to do. The monk. I'm gonna do something really stupid. I'm gonna wave to the monkey.
The monkey cocks his head, looks at you.
Uh, oh.
I have flashbacks to a bird, a giant eagle.
Little
Um,
the
Please!
I motion for it to like jump on my shoulder.
He takes 2 steps
Oh.
back.
Oh,
Stop right there.
He's very wary of you.
hmm. Crap! I don't have jerky. I gave it to the old.
Aw.
I I haven't bought anything. I mean, I have, but then I don't have it. Never mind.
Monkey kind of like takes a few steps away and kind of leaps back into the window.
I'm waiting outside. Like, I'm not going back in.
Okay. Well, guess I tell Blinsky. I introduce myself like officially. Like, give him a handshake. So, my name's Alida, and the half elf is Nia, and the lady is Vilya. We are a group of adventurers. Oh, and Herder, the elephant. Yeah. Stop.
Yeah, nice to meet all of you. You seem like really nice people. It's like I'm very appreciative of you supporting my business and my art. It's been a long time since someone has bought something from me.
Well, truth be told, you are one of the more pleasant people we've met in our journey here in Barovia too. So
It's very nice to hear that. I'm pleased that you are
yes,
happy.
yes, and I'm sure these keepsakes will serve as good storytelling tools for years to come.
Oh, of course, of course. Many people have said the same. I'm sure that you would not be disappointed with my work.
Hmm. Actually, you say you've been here for quite a while. Do you happen to know of maybe more prolific customers? Do you remember? Maybe I recognize a few.
Prolific customers. What do you mean?
I mean, maybe people who are more, say, famous or with a higher
Oh,
class.
you mean the nobles?
Yes, yes, sorry, that's what I meant.
Oh, I'm not really. It's not really right for me to speak of my customers. I hope you understand.
Yes, yes, of course. Yes, I just thought it might have been a good anecdote when I was telling about your store.
Well, many people, well, by those me, nobles and commoners included. That's all, pretty much all I can say.
Unrelated note, is the server lagging? Is Discord
Sorry,
lagging?
Yeah, a little
is
bit.
it?
I
Yeah.
think
Right.
so. Let's swap.
Okay, I will change one.
Yeah.
Uh, hello.
Hello, hello. Yeah,
Okay.
better.
Yep.
Okay, then I guess well, if you ever do need anything, you can feel free to approach me or any of my party members. We are more than willing to help anyone in need.
Of course, of course. Um, where do you stay?
Uh, we are we are currently staying in the inn. Yes.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, I can have the toys delivered to you if you like.
Does your
Hmm.
monkey do the delivery service for you?
Oh yes, yes, the monkey does do the deliveries
What,
for me.
what about you? Why don't you do the delivery yourself?
Well, I'm normally busy making the toys.
That
So
month.
your monkey knows his way around the city?
Yes. Well, I've trained it.
Wow, that's
Ah,
quite impressive.
It took me a week or so, but yeah.
A week. Wow. I would assume such a feat would take years.
Well, I don't have many customers now.
Ah. Mm, Perhaps it might be your hidden talent that you're not aware of. Yeah. I don't think many people have the ability to train animals that quickly, especially for
Oh,
complicated tasks such as this.
oh, thank you for your kind words.
I mean, your store does seem pretty nice and everything is like handmade. Why is it that nobody wants to visit your store?
Oh, I'm. Times have been, well, difficult as of late.
Hmm. How odd. Yeah. Was business better in past times?
Well, the past few months have been difficult. And truth be told, the last year business has not been very good. Perhaps maybe people are not so interested in toys as they were previously.
Have you
I
ever
don't know.
thought of becoming a traveling merchant? Maybe what you need is a new clientele.
Yeah, it would be difficult for me to, well, uproot myself from Vallaki. I've been here my whole life.
That is true. Well, if you ever do consider it, we don't mind having you along, but maybe after this errand that we are running.
Uh, okay, sure.
I think the world might appreciate your art a bit more than the Vallaki folks. Maybe they've grown stale over
It's
the years.
kind of you to say.
Yeah. Okay.
But
I think yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Are you leaving?
Yeah. Thanks for the door.
Blinksy, one more thing. Have you heard any weird sounds around your store as of late?
Sounds. Not.
Yes, at night when you're closing up.
Well, I see lights, not really sounds.
What?
Oh, purple flashes of light coming from the Burgomaster's mansion, but not really sounds.
Purple
Ah.
light.
Yeah, purple
Okay,
flashes of light from the top floor.
That doesn't sound very natural. I do not know of anything that gives off purple light.
I don't pry. It's the Burgomaster after all.
Right.
But no, I haven't heard any sounds. No.
Should we tell him about the whole?
Should we ask him?
I come in. Is the back where the as
You
in
come
where
in,
I was? No, where I was the little like nook
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Is if that the same side lock.
yeah. The alleyway lah, basically.
Yeah, that.
Ooh, you can play it off like you just saw it. Yeah.
Yeah, but then the monkey knows me. But it's fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I come back in. Like, hey,
You see, like, upon seeing you, the monkey kind of like pulls at Blinksy's shirt.
hey, just coming back in, saw that there's like a little hole at the side of your, store there. Not sure if you are
Oh,
aware.
is there? I'll have to get that fixed. Thank you for letting me know.
Sure. You didn't notice that it was there? Or, I mean, it looks like a
Uh.
significant dent. It must have made some sound. I don't know.
Not really. I didn't hear anything. I mean, it didn't cause any structural damage, so I didn't really notice.
Sure.
Do you frequent the inn, Blinksy?
Oh, sometimes, but I'm mostly too busy.
Ah, right. Do you happen to remember this rumor about a certain man who's been plotting to dig up the bones in the church?
Mm, well, when was this? Was it recent?
I think it was fairly recent.
I haven't been to the inn in a while.
Ah, all right. That's fine. That's cool.
Alright.
Okay, I think that's all.
Alright. You make your way out of Binksy's store. It's you have about an hour left, I would say, before you have to meet the Burgomaster.
Guys, how are we gonna find the bones?
Maybe the Burgomaster or Lady Watcher will slip up.
Well, you do have time. That is the thing. The question is, like, how far are you willing to go?
That is true.
Sorry, where's the burger master's house again?
It's
This
just
one?
like this one. That's the inn. The one you just pinged is the inn, it's just further down.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I guess, are there any other stores around the area? Where are we? We are here, right?
Yeah. Like here. No. Where I'm pinging. Where Alida is.
Oh, okay. Are there any, like, stores around the area?
There's the merchant that's nearby. There's the doesn't seem to be like much in the town. It's quite. Most of them seem to be like just houses. It's like it seems to be like one spot for everything in town. You know what I mean? That you don't have like options. Like if you want food and you want like lodging, you go to the inn. If you want to buy stuff, you go to the store. Once there's like one store. Mm.
Hey, I just realized that monkey. Where the fuck did? I don't think Barovia has monkeys, right? Do they? What the hell?
You can
You
go
don't
there and
know.
ask.
Yeah, we asked. He trained the monkey, but where did he get the monkey from? Maybe can we get a monkey as a pet too? That'd be cool.
We never asked.
Shit, would it be weird to go back and ask?
Oh, just ask.
Okay. I guess I enter back in and hey, Blinsky. Just curious. Uh, where did that monkey? I mean, where do you get that monkey from? Did you find it? Is it a local monkey? I mean,
Someone gave it to me.
what? Someone gave you a monkey.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Who?
There was a man who came in 2 weeks ago and he didn't have money to pay for the door and traded the monkey for the door.
Did you know who he? I mean, we're just interested in maybe he raises monkeys. I don't know. Is he from
I
around here or?
don't. He didn't seem like he was from around here. I kind of forgot what he looked like though.
Um, maybe you could tell us what he bought. Then we can.
Oh, sure. And he kind of flips through his order record. He customized the door, and he shows you a picture of it. It looks like a very depressed Vistani.
Vistani door.
Interesting. And no, you can't remember what he looks like.
I can't say that I do. I'm sorry.
Did he look like that doll?
Definitely not. Don't think so. It was almost 3 weeks ago. I'm sorry.
No
It's
worries.
okay. A Vistani. Damn. I wanted a.
The timing seems a bit weird. Like 2 weeks ago, and like the bones were stolen 3 weeks ago.
He said 3 weeks ago, around 3 weeks ago.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? It doesn't. I don't
Can
know.
I pet your monkey? It sounds weird, but
The
I'm
fuck?
gonna move past it. Moving past it.
What? Moving past what?
Nothing. That is.
You pet his monkey. Monkey kind of like eyes you very suspiciously but lets you pet it.
I asked, are monkeys common around Barovia? I
Don't quite know. I've never left Vallaki.
I guess we could ask around.
Okay, wait. My theory is that the bones were left there.
I think this is a great
But-
place to end today's session too.
Wait. Oh yes,
Wait,
continue.
wait.
What is it?
Okay, the monkey and the bones are related. So, probably the monkey delivered the bones somewhere. Because it's like hidden behind his store, and it's like the timing is coincidence.
No, I don't know whether we should put him in the hole. Because
Like,
then maybe we can observe, like if anyone comes by and checks it.
Yeah, because if like I don't know, I feel like the monkey is pretty significant.
Yeah, cause like if the monkey is capable of delivering stuff without anyone, he can just take the bones and deliver, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Like the
Hmm.
bones could be there for like, I mean, it just took them one night, right? What was the guy's name? He said he tried to take it back the next day and
Oh
it's
yeah.
gone.
Yeah, and the monkey is pretty fast apparently. Like, what, 15-minute delivery?
That means it's nearby lah.
Oh yeah, I guess it could be. We don't.
Alright, that also means it's nearby.
And who the hell made like customize the arena?
And it's expensive, right? Like
Yeah,
as in
one.
he charge like gold, so I don't think a lot of people here can afford like pay gold, you know.
Hmm.
So
Oh shit. And they're
if
also
it's
kind of
15 minutes and it's nearby, then the closest.
the Burgo Master, isn't it?
Ooh.
Shit.
And what even is like the purple light? It's like kind of triggering me.
Yeah. Oh my
Purple
god,
light.
the stars are aligning. Is it
Isn't this fun? Isn't this like Cluedo?
great?
I think I'm
But
the
then-
worst at Cluedo.
But then the so that means there's like so many different parties. There's the guy who gave the monkey, and then Burgo Master who might be behind. But why would the Burgo Master do this?
Oh, we haven't met him yet, so we don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's,
he is really weird.
hmm.
Like most of the people that we've talked to does not seem to like the Burger Master.
Yeah.
Like they just go along with whatever
Oh,
you know,
that's yeah, that's
because they
true.
have to. He's the Burger Master, right?
Oh, yeah, maybe he has some crazy idea that the bones. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, well.
Wow. That kind of went not what as I expected. I just wanted to ask if monkeys were local, cause pet monkeys sounded cool.
Pet monkey does sound cool.
Yeah, I mean, imagine it running around the battlefield, like throwing shit at people, delivering stuff.
Throwing literal shit.
Until he gets fucking hit with a fireball, instantly dies.
No.
Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah. Today didn't go how I expected it to go, but it was good.
How do you expect it to go? Why is it
Is
weird?
is this and following this, like following the front part of the campaign, right? This and like following like this part onwards, right? This town onwards is extremely open ended.
Oh shit.
Oh man. That's hard.
But it's okay, you're all gonna have fun. And you have herder back next week.
Guys,
Oh,
we have
yeah.
not fought anything, right? For the past two
I think
campaigns, you know.
I think that's good. That I mean, fighting in the town sounds bad. Maybe we're doing things
Well,
right.
honestly, would you expect to fight anything in a heavily fortified town which has not seen vampires for years?
That's true.
Uh,
No, I'm bored.
maybe
You're bored?
I guess if
No, I'm not bored. No, I'm not bored.
if shit went real, we probably could have had another hammer to the forehead incident with
Yeah.
Milovic.
That's
Well, I
true.
mean, it's, the thing is that you guys are very law abiding.
No, that's true.
You are not pushing your luck.
Well, I think one of us
Relax.
trying to.
It's alleged.
There are. I can tell you that there are groups, right, of people. I'm sure there will be groups of people who, like, if I ran this with a separate group, like when they approach the store, the toy store at night, they will have broken in already. They would have tried to break into like every house they could. Honestly,
Damn, that's not cool.
different strokes for
But
different
every
folks,
year,
man.
Well,
everyone is different.
The risk is high, but maybe the payoff is high also. You don't know what.
Yeah.
You, at the cost of your own death, you might get more information.
Actually
Maybe if
really
I
wanted
wasn't
to
running
work.
Alida, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's
Ve-
cool.
Very interesting.
You have one day left to figure out what the fuck's going on in this town. Well, not really figure out what the fuck's going on, figure out where the bones are, like, actually. Not really what the fuck's going on.
Alright, that's great.
Fun times, fun times. Next week's gonna be great.
Ian, come back, Ian.
Maybe like one more brain will help you like process things better. Right, so that's it for today.
Good to know.
Just send me the link, Sean.
Roger that.
Also, entertaining man with a monkey. This man is more than he seems. He's like, this card sheds light on one who will help me greatly in the battle against darkness. I don't even.
Yeah. Okay, we end the recording.
I don't